not only because she taught me how to love and appreciate good music, but she's blind, and so she didn't take for granted anything in her life, and it was amazing to watch her. She, for somebody who could have complained about a lot of stuff, you never heard a negative word come out of her mouth. And,
wow.
And she made the best of her situation, and not only that, but she refused to be to consider that a handicap, and so she was a huge, huge inspiration and influence on me since I was about 12.
That's pretty amazing. Don't you want to call in every week now so you can get all these affirmations of everyone telling you how great you are? You're so great. All right, we'll take one more call, and then we'll get back to my question. 619, you're on the air with Megan, the gorgeous Megan Hilty.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
If you weren't an actress, what would you most likely be?
Oh, man, I think the reason why I'm an actress is because there's so many things I want to do. and through being an actor, you can be, like, whatever you want, pretty much. Gosh, I've always wanted to be a makeup artist.
Oh, wow.
I've always wanted to be, there's so many different things. I want to be a chef. I want to be, I would really like to go back to school and study, like, psychology and history. I really loved all my history classes, and I'd love to pursue something in that. I mean, there's so many things that I'd love to be, and I think it's so sad when people say, well, I can only be an actor. That's the only thing I can be. That's
that's lame.
It's so limiting. I think one of the great things about being an actor is that we do get to explore so many different things. Because for each role you have to study new things to become that person. So it's
absolutely. So lucky to have you here. I'm so proud of our callers. I'm so proud of our callers too, because we have a live chat, and I asked them, what they were going to ask you ahead of time, and I told them to, like, get right to the question instead of saying, I met you at Stage Door. Do you remember me?
Oh.
But they're like, they got so scared. They're like, hi, what's your inspiration?
Oh. No,
they're so great.
It's great.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm so proud. So I have so many more questions for you. I asked some questions to our fans and your fans ahead of time, and they had more questions for you too. So one of them is, how is it hearing that there's Tony buzz about you?
There's Tony buzz about me?
Oh, yeah. If not, we're starting it right now.
Oh, that's crazy. That's just crazy talk.
Oh, come on. How would you feel? I mean, is that something that you look forward to one day?
Well, as starting out and when I was in school and when I was so, far removed from, and this was like a dream, it was always a dream of mine to win a Tony. I watched the Tonys every year. I practiced my acceptance speech and blah, 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 and, planned out what I was going to wear when I was 14 years old. And, and now it still seems so far away, but it's still exciting, but I can't think about that at all. Like, I can't, just like any other thing in life, you can't approach it for the end product.
Right, because you're always constantly a work in progress, right?
Absolutely. You can't do something just for an award or just for positive feedback or I think while my priorities have changed a little bit. While, don't get me wrong, I mean, I would be over the moon if I was even nominated for a Tony any time in my life, but I can't, like, I can't plan on it. I can't think about it. I can't expect it or, even entertain the thought of it. I really just have to focus on doing the best that I can do.
Are you going to forget about the Fruit Salad show next year when you're nominated for a Tony?
What are you talking about?
Here's a question from Polly. Here's a question from Polly. That's me. I hear that you yodel in the show. Is that true?
A little bit. Yeah, a little yodeling.
Can we hear a little bit of that or what?
Not really, because not really.
No? Okay.
Monday, it's funny because Monday my voice just kind of shuts down. You really don't want to hear it right now.
Monday is not yodeling day.
Monday is not anything day.
Monday is not yodeling day. Okay. You hear that, guys. You heard that. We're not asking her to sing tonight. Thank you. Let's go. I want to shoot through some funny fan questions because I thought this could be a really fun time. They would like to know what your favorite curse word is.
I'm allowed to curse?
Huh.
On the air?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
This is a syndicated internationally broadcast show. They love when we say fuck or whatever.
Well, it's funny because I curse like a sailor. And
you do?
Swear even, oh yeah. And I swear even more when my family's around. Like when I'm around my mom and dad. It's the weirdest thing. We all, that's how we communicate in my house.
Nice.
So I don't know that I have a favorite. I just string them all together.
Very good. Everything you can't say on TV, you get it out later.
Absolutely.
When I just said the F word, I felt so bad. Like I didn't want to cuss in front of Glinda.
Oh, no.
That's terrible.
I'm a truck driver at heart, honey. You can't.
You can't mess that up.
Make me blush, yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's another one. If you got a tattoo, what would it be? Besides a picture of me, of course.
Well, I have a tattoo.
Oh, would you care to share, or is that private?
Sure. Yeah, no, I have a cross in the middle of a sun on my lower back. I got it when I was
nice.
And I'd like to add on to it. I'd like to put all the astrological symbols around it, and then put like the Aries V like through the whole thing. It's really, I want to keep expanding it. I think tattoos are awesome.
Are you Aries?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think tattoos express parts of your life, you know. Because for a while I was like, oh, I just want to get it removed, or I want to just change it or anything, and then I thought more about it, and it's like, no, that's who I was when I got that tattoo, and I can't change that part of me, you know.
Sure.
So
it's kind of like documentation of where you've been.
Absolutely. I'm all for tattoos. I love them.
Okay, we have some more some more questions about the Megan Show. Is it coming back?
Absolutely. It's in the works now. I think we're going to do one in Ontario, and we're going to do one in New York at Birdland.
Cool. Has anything changed?
We still have to meet and talk about it and stuff. They're all going to be a little bit different. You know, we can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
It's such a fun time. That's such a fun time.
Yeah, we're going to start doing a video blog, too. Which is fun.
Oh, when does that? You guys, that's still all in the works right now?
You know what? I was supposed to call her today, and you're reminding me that oh gosh, I'm the worst friend in the whole world.
Call her after the show.
I know, I need to call her.
I can't wait to. I'm so excited to see 95. I'm so excited to see you back in Wicked, and that's happening when, in November? Is that right?
So I think it's going to be it's either the last week in October or the first week in November.
Okay, cool. This is so weird, but everyone has been asking all of our interviews this question. What would you do for a Klondike bar? I don't get it.
For a Klondike bar?
Yeah, I don't get it. But whatever. What would you do? Megan, Hilty, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
What would I do for a Klondike bar? Have you seen the Family Guy episode where they do a version of that?
No, but I have to go see it now. I love Family Guy.
And they have the commercial, and they're like, so what would you do for a Klondike bar? Would you kill a man? And he goes, yeah. One of my favorite episodes.